Check one, check two. Tell me what you trying to do. Came through with the moves. In the groove. You snooze, you lose. I ain't got shit to prove. I don't got it today. I don't got it today. I tried today, man.
Oh man,
yo,
son.
We are back.
We are back, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Word.
It's 2021 and 2021 is coming in showing his motherfucking ass, boy.
Oh, is it, bro? Is
Jeez.
it? Hold on. First of all, man, happy to see you again, man. I missed you, my brother.
Well, happy to see you too.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year's, man.
Well, for the show's sake, great to see you and be back. Gosh, man.
I missed you, man.
I missed you, man. Like, I don't fucking talk to you on a regular fucking basis and shit.
But you're right. 2021 is coming in already kicking ass and taking names.
Taking names and taking people off of flight lists too. G Willikers. Yo, man. How was your New Year's? For the fans, we took a couple of weeks off.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Because we felt like it was the holidays and we should do whatever the fuck we want.
That's a fact.
I had some things I had to get in order. I know you had some things you had to get in order, and we wanted to be here, coming into the gym, slam dunking on these hoes.
That's right. That's right. One hand jams.
One hand jams. You can't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
You can't. You can't. Told you that back in the days, man. You know what I'm saying? Word up. One hand jams on them, man.
Let's start with, how was your New Year's?
My New Year's was it was good, as long it was good. We brought the New Year's in, did Zoom with both sides of my family and everything like that. So I gotta kind of spend time with family through Zoom.
Nice.
So that was nice.
Nice.
But that all that goodness didn't last too long.
Oh shit.
All that goodness didn't last too long.
2020 came in for you with a vengeance.
Exactly. Came in crazy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but how about you?
It was I DJ'd on live. I brought the New Year DJing and on live and shit. So had a few of the people that I fuck with on the live, and you know what I'm saying, we just did it up like that. I didn't, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, but I was drunk off my fucking ass. I tell you that.
Oh yeah,
it was a party for me. I was a party by myself in my mind. Let me tell you,
I got a little toasty.
Yeah,
I got a little toasty. I can't even lie.
Had to, you know what I'm saying? Had to show out for myself. I wish I could have been out somewhere. It was one of those things like because you can't go out, so you want to go out. Because I never go out on New Year's, but it was one of those things where it was like, I kind of wish I could go out.
Right.
Kind of wish I could go out, but just to have the option. But I'm not fucking around out here. It's crazy.
Nah, absolutely.
Especially out here where I'm at, they partying like it ain't no fucking game. Like,
yo, listen. I had a little situation, as you know, where I couldn't breathe. Right.
Yeah.
I just, for some reason, out of nowhere, I couldn't breathe or whatever. So I went to the hospital, right? And as I'm in the hospital, I hear people screaming for their lives.
Wow.
Like, I can't breathe. Right? I didn't have any COVID or anything like that, thank God. But because that I was in the hospital and I got a family, I didn't take any chances. I self-quarantined myself out in the living room. Well, actually, I'm lying. My wife forced me out into the living room.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah. My wife self-quarantined me out with the airbed out in the living room. So I've been out in the living room for 14 days, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so look, let me tell you, yesterday was my 14th day, right? So she comes out and she's like, what day did you go to the hospital? And I'm like, oh, it was the Thursday. And I'm like, oh, it's the 14th day. She's like, oh, all right. And then all of a sudden, she's like, you can come in the room now.
Oh,
I'm like, what? The fuck? All of a sudden, she ain't got her mask on and all that shit. It's like, hey, come talk to me. Stick around. Where you going? And I'm like, yo,
That's
hold on.
hilarious.
Now it's come around. Come talk to me.
Yeah.
Just yesterday.
24 hours ago, you was a super spreader.
Exactly. 24 hours ago, it was get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
She would do this. Go. Get away.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Now it's like, come over.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
So that was hilarious. So I'm kind of happy that that's over. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Yeah, man. Hey, man. So, I mean, New Year started a little different. I mean, I started in my new position at the job, so that's cool. I mean, I don't feel any different.
Okay.
The paycheck's a little different, though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's all that counts, right?
Yeah,
that's what matters.
Definitely witnessed the bump in pay.
Black checks matter.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
But that's what's up, man.
Yeah, 2020 is rearing it's showing its ass this year.
It is, man.
On the wake up. On the fucking wake up. The whites have stormed the Capitol and they wanted to take over.
What do you think about all that?
I was just watching the show.
You had your popcorn?
You know
like,
how
look at these motherfucker crackers.
You know, you ever like, all right, remember you was a kid, like you probably had that one person that always tried to tell on you and get you in trouble and shit. And they always pick at you, you always in trouble, and then they finally do some shit and get caught, and you be like, see? I've been trying to tell you. That's how that shit feels. Yeah. I was at work watching it. Like, yo, it's going down.
It's going down.
And then the whole time I'm like, damn, ain't nobody get shot? Like,
right.
Like, not one person got shot?
Right.
And took it out? Like, I'm waiting. Then, like, a little while later, one woman is shot down. So, you know, and then what they said about 5 people. 5 people lost their lives. I know a cop got beat with an American flag. That's crazy.
Which is crazy.
Word.
I mean, do you just hear that?
Word. But
dude, a cop got beat with an American flag.
But wasn't y'all against everybody for the blue lives?
Right.
Didn't the blue lives matter?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about that. So now blue lives don't even matter, right?
Yeah, like no life matters.
No life matters.
Until they get their way. Until all the votes are counted. They counted, fam. They counted them. They probably counted them fucking
like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. Yo, they done told us that Joe Biden is the president accurately like 4 times.
Exactly.
It's confirmed. They done confirmed this shit like 4 fucking times. We've confirmed that Joe Biden is the winner. All right, bet.
No, we're not accepting it. Yeah. They're not accepting it.
They don't want to accept it.
They're like, no.
Hey, accept these nuts. They out here with a bang. It's
crazy. What you think? You think there's gonna be like the same type of thing for the inauguration, or you think it's
I think it can possibly be worse.
Right.
This might have been the test. You know what I'm saying? It's probably with the test package. Let's see what happens.
Right.
If we just run in there unarmed.
And then we'll come back and we'll regroup.
Yeah,
and re-strategize.
Re-strategize the shit and move our little tiny cars and people on the map board.
We'll build the Lego set.
In our quest for supremacy. Fuck out of here, man. Like, just hey.
It was despicable though. It was real disheartening and sad to see, actually.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's just like one of the first times I really felt nothing for a person that got shot though. Like literally felt nothing. Like it was like,
you're in there. You're trying to bum rush the Capitol. You should already have in your mind you might get shot.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, get what you
asked for.
And I hate to be that way. Like I'm still, as cold as I am, right? At times, I'm still a compassionate person when it comes to certain shit. And I just looked at that shit and I was like, oh well. And when I started to feel bad for feeling like that, I had to think to myself, you know what? That same person had it been me,
Had it been you, what? But
in my
he
in
deserved
my
it.
neighborhood, it'd have been like, niggas gonna nig.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
he deserved it.
yeah, so terrorists gonna terror and
Mm-hmm.
casualties of war, I guess. It's what's hilarious to me is all of these people getting caught at the airport crying and complaining because they're on no-fly list now. That's hilarious.
Trying to get back home.
What do you mean? They're telling me I'm a terrorist. Yeah. Imagine what it's like your whole life being looked at like a terrorist. Right. Imagine what it's like for a Muslim man to be considered a terrorist. Imagine what it's like to be a young black teenager in America.
Hey, if you bum rush the Capitol, I don't know what type of plans you have on this plane.
Right.
You can't get up on here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. Who knows what plans you got now?
Hey man, so beware. Beware out there.
Absolutely.
Please. Vanilla ISIS is on the loose.
It's a fact. And it's a cold world.
The cold world. It's fucking. It is crazy out here. This shit is nuts, B.
Yeah, man. You know, but all we could do is sit back and watch the show, like you said, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm minding my business.
I feel you, bro. Word.
Minding my business. What else has been going on? We missed a lot.
We did miss a lot.
We missed a lot. I want to say rest in peace to Shabba Doo.
Okay.
If nobody knows who Shabba Doo is, he was in Breaking. He was Ozone in Breaking, which is one of my childhood like favorite movies. Still one of my favorite movies. Like we still in my house throw Breaking on. So definitely want to say rest in peace to Shabba.
Rest in peace, Shabba.
And also rest in peace to MF Doom, who we found out he passed on New Year's Eve.
Right, but he had passed actually on Halloween.
That's some Doom shit, right? It's definitely some ill
Word.
Doomish.
I heard he wanted it like that. He didn't want nobody to know at that time.
That's ill. So yeah, rest in peace to MF Doom and Shabba Doo, and condolences to their families, man. Word up. I got some good news though.
What's up?
Curtis Blow, his surgery went well, and he's actually out of the hospital.
Dope.
Yeah, he's actually out of the hospital. So it's give it up for Curtis Blow.
Remind us, what did he go into surgery for?
He had heart surgery.
He had heart surgery.
Yeah, he had heart surgery, I believe.
Oh, now give another round of applause for that. Word. That's dope. Word. Glad he's out, man. That's big. Yeah. Dr. Dre's doing better.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got scared.
Yeah.
I saw that about him having an aneurysm.
Mm-hmm. For anybody who doesn't know, Dr. Dre had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, and I really got scared. You know how much,
I know.
I look up to Dre and shit, and I was like, man, we are not starting the fucking year like this, my nigga. Like, come on.
That shit would have been crazy, son. That shit would have been crazy. But thank God that he's doing better. He's
definitely doing better. He also saw a report that he's gonna agree to the $2 million while the proceedings are going on, as long as she pays his lawyer fees.
As long as she pays his lawyer fees? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Hold on, she got to pay his lawyer fees?
Yeah, you got to pay the lawyer. Hey, you pay the lawyer.
Nah, hold on. I did not hear that. That's the whole $2 million right there, probably.
I mean, in one shot. I think his lawyer fees right now like $3 million or some shit. And it was just like, yo, I'll give you the $2 million, but you got to pay this $3 million in lawyer fees for me right now.
Yo, I did not hear that. That's some G-Funk shit right there.
Yo. It's fair, right?
Yeah, Doug. Yo, Dre's a G.
Yeah,
Dre's a G for that, Doug.
I thought I had saved that shit too.
Yo, I'm gonna give you this $2 million, but you gotta pay my $3 million.
But see, it's like $2 million a month or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's $2 million a month that he's giving her.
Yeah, so bitch, you got it. Pay $1 million a month, you got it. Leaves you $1 million, and you can handle your fucking bills and shit. Come on, man. Until all of this shit is over.
Right.
Until this shit is over. This is how we can run it. You know
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Dre, man.
Yeah, I can't. I hope he gets back. I hope when he comes out, you know, he really gets back to work. I hope he doesn't take it for granted, because you know he holds on to his music and it's like, yo, my music is for me, and I really hope he comes out and it's like, you know, and maybe that's selfish of me to say right now, but I really hope he comes out and he's like, you know what, I'm not gonna be here forever. Let me start sharing my fucking gift with the world again.
Exactly. You know? That's why it's not selfish, because, be honest with you, he put himself in our hands. Like, you know, Dre's for the world. Mm-hmm. His talent, like, he's for the world. Like, that was his God-given talent to be here for the world and provide this music and this talent that people have grown up off of and people then, you know, created careers off of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He has to share that, you know?
Oh, it's $5 million in legal fees, not 3.
5?
Yeah, that was a TMZ report. Yes, indeedy.
Son, they set her up for the okie doke. Yeah.
And then, you know, there's reports, you know, her saying that he held her at gunpoint and beat her and stuff like that. And I
heard that.
I'm not gonna say it's not true. I just say we don't know what anybody's house is behind closed doors.
Right.
But we're in the middle of a money battle, and that will sound like a money grab, like a part of just
say anything.
Yeah, saying whatever, because it's gonna. So I would hope that it didn't happen. I mean, he has a history or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it could have happened, or it couldn't have. We don't know. But all of this stuff coming out, that's probably playing a part of the aneurysm shit, right? All that stress. But then I also was wondering if it could have been caused by the way he plays music in the studio. Because they say that he plays the music at such loud levels that it's unbearable for the natural ear.
Wow.
And imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit has to rattle your brain.
Years of
you're just fucking 20 plus years of having the loudest speakers you can possibly have built in a fucking studio, playing at the highest volume it can be, where it's unbearable and even the engineers have to leave.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I was wondering if that could have played a part in him having an aneurysm as well.
I need to check on. I know people said that an aneurysm could just happen, just period. You could be healthy and all that. It could just come. But it does. I believe that it has to be something that brings that on.
Yeah,
it has to be something that triggers that in some type of way. I remember when I was in the studio with L, back when I was younger, and the music was so loud, bro. I'm talking about to the point where my head like was trembling. Like my brain was literally trembling from the vibrations.
Yeah, it's like you got to get out. We got a homeboy Cole, like his fucking car was like that.
That's crazy.
Cole's Jeep, like the speakers he had in the fucking in his truck and shit. The shit that have you burping. Like the music will be beating so hard that you'll fucking burp.
Like a pad.
It's like it's hitting you in the back, especially if you're sitting in the back seat where the speakers are. That shit would be so loud and it just boom. You'd be like, yo, when are we gonna stop? Because this shit is fucking like you would literally hear this nigga for blocks away.
That's ridiculous.
Away. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, bro. There's no reason for music to be that loud.
Yo, it was loud, but it was clear too. Like whoever put that system in his car knew what the fuck they was doing. Cause it sounded great, but that shit was loud as fuck. And I record, I mix records, and there's a certain level that I'm gonna be able to take it, and then I gotta cut the shit down.
Yeah,
just for the sake of my hearing and shit. But yeah, prayers out to Dr. Dre. Let's get him out.
Absolutely,
of the
absolutely, man. We got a lot of stuff to cover.
Do we?
You want to go first or what?
I didn't know it was a go first type of thing.
Hey, you want to flip a coin?
Oh, we could go with the battle of the baby hairs.
All right.
I'm sick of this shit.
Oh, so first of all, for everybody who does not know, we call the battle of the baby hairs the Ashanti versus Keisha Cole versus.
Oh my god,
that's the battle of the baby hairs,
bro.
I'm sick of it too.
I just don't even want it at this point.
And it's horrible because I was so excited about this shit. And I remember before everybody else was excited about it, and I was saying, yo, before it was even pinned like that they was actually doing it, I was saying, yo, you know what'd be dope? Ashanti versus Keisha Cole. And everybody like, whatever. And I'm like, nah, that's gonna be dope. Soon as Versus announced it, everybody was on it.
I still wasn't for it. I had to go listen to some songs, and then that's how I got excited.
Okay, but I already knew that off bat.
Yeah, but I don't listen to them on a regular. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me just go listen to a couple playlists and see how this might measure up. And once I started listening to records, I'm like, oh, what is Shanti gonna do when Keisha play such and such? Like, how is this gonna work? And so I got a little excited because I think it's certain battles I wasn't excited about, and then in the moment when it happened, I was like, yeah, I'm all the way in it.
Right.
So the first time it got postponed for COVID. Then this second time they postponed it basically because of COVID, where they trying to, they didn't want to put anybody at risk or whatever the fuck they said.
Okay.
And then I think it was supposed to happen last week. It didn't happen. And it's just like, you know what?
Hold on, so it's been 3 times?
I think it's been about 3 times, yeah.
I'm just not excited anymore.
Or maybe it's just the 2. I don't know. I've been busy.
Nah, you know what? I think you're right because I was watching something else and they were saying that it was supposed to be January 3rd.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be the 9th.
January 9th, okay.
It was supposed to be the 9th, and then it got changed out.
And I know...
so now it's the 21st.
The second postponement had happened before the 9th. So yeah, I think you're right. This is the 3 times.
It's like they was trying to see if there was a way they could do it and like maybe separately or something. I don't know. But
now they're supposed to be doing, and they don't even have a date yet for it, right?
No, it's the 21st.
Oh, it's the 21st. Okay. And they're doing it separately.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, that's what they said. They said I've seen something from Versus.
They might change it up. We don't know for sure.
Well, Versus the Versus put out an announcement that said, for the sake of with COVID and the sake of everybody's safety, they're gonna be going back to
that was the 9th though. That was at that time on the 9th, so we don't really know. They could change their mind and do it on the 21st. We'll just have to see.
Okay. I mean, but the way I
know what it said. I know what it said, but I don't know. Shit, it said we was getting that shit on the 9th. So
but what I'm saying is that they wasn't talking specifically about Keisha and Ashanti. They saying going forward, you know what I'm saying, until further notice.
Yeah, I wonder how
we're gonna be doing it.
I wonder how they're gonna do that then. I hope it doesn't go back to that old Instagram way because that shit is whack.
It is.
It's whack.
And it is. They're gonna keep the bag. They're gonna keep the bag going, but it's gonna go back to that, and the quality is gonna go down because now they're gonna send out the kits like they used to do, and then some artists are gonna use it. Or not use it.
Hey, that shit shouldn't go down unless Timberland is going to be in one place with one person and Swiss is going to be in the other place with the other person. And then they help them set up and make sure that shit gets done the right way.
Yeah. Swiss too busy in Africa.
Man, look. We're going to do this shit. Let's do it right. Let's not fuck like you've upped the production value of it. Let's not water it back down.
Damn sure did. They up that shit like a motherfucker.
Yeah, let's not water it back down. Because I don't even watch on Instagram now. I watch it through Apple Music now. Like I watch for the HD experience. Like I want to see that shit loud and clear and shit like that. So
yeah, and with the Apple, you don't have like that small little screen, right?
Yeah, it's full screen.
It's full screen.
Full fucking screen.
Yeah. Because I hate that little Instagram screenshot.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody watches that shit on Instagram. Like, you can get Apple Music for 3 months for free, my nigga. If you... Word, just keep using a different email address. Y'all know how to do this shit. Come on, man. I shouldn't have to tell y'all. But, yeah, hopefully we get it on the 21st. I'm, at this point, not looking forward to it I'm ready for whatever's after it. I'm gonna watch it, of course, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done with it. I'm sick of people making the fake verses, like fake versus battles, flyers and shit, and people believing it and reposting it.
Oh,
Yo. And that goes for movie posters too, fake movie posters and shit too. Like y'all motherfuckers believe anything.
Nah, I got not too long ago. I seen somebody made that's because it looked so professional, and the characters that they put in there sounded so real. Somebody did a like a remake of Bebe's Kids.
Oh my god!
They did like a reboot, a Bebe's Kids reboot, and the characters that they had, playing the voices and all that shit, it just added up so well. I even sent it to you.
Oh my
Remember?
God. Yeah, you did. You did. I was like,
yeah, son. I got son. Word. I thought that shit was official.
You gotta fucking look for the family. When you share these movie posters, fake versus posters, articles, look at the dates, look at the websites that it's coming from. Actually read the article. Watch a full interview video, not just a 20-second clip. Like, make sure what you're sharing has some fucking value and truth to it.
Some credibility.
Yeah, because fam, now you look stupid. Now you look fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? So let's be mindful of the shit we're sharing, reposting, and putting in the faces of others. Because now your dumbass cousin that goes with everything you say,
it's telling everybody.
Telling everybody, and they're gonna fucking repost that shit too. And so on and so on and so on until some fucking party pooper like me comes along and be like, fam, that shit ain't real.
And you know that nigga in the hood, like, yo, you know they doing a reboot of Baby's Kids, right? You see that shit, right? That shit gonna be fire, yo.
Yeah, it's definitely not, because it's definitely not coming. That shit was not in Variety, fam.
Wow, what did you just see? You seen something recently?
Somebody put a poster up saying that it was gonna be Music Soul Child versus versus Anthony Hamilton, and it was gonna be this Saturday. Right.
Now, you know what? I see that shit too. I see the Anthony Hamilton versus Soul Child shit. I scrolled right past that shit. I knew it wasn't real. Because I've seen so many fake versus shit now. Yeah. I seen so many fake joints that when I seen it, I didn't pay no attention to it.
It be DJ niggas too. Yeah, I'm gonna do a versus on my pages. So they make the fucking fake flyer, get the little versus V, put it in there and all of that shit.
Versus V?
Yeah, then it's fucking DJ fucking stupid face on here playing the songs back to back. Like, nigga, that's not a versus battle. Like, stop calling it that.
Yo, niggas be downloading the versus V.
Word.
That's hilarious.
They are creating their own verses, fam. It's not the real. It's nothing like the real thing. So yeah, cut it out. Let's be mindful of the shit that we're sharing out here, family.
I seen some shit the other day between these two battle rappers, K-Shine and DNA. They were doing a versus Dipset versus G Unit. So K-Shine is from Harlem, DNA is from Queens. So they just was like, they was on live, but they had the whole monocle, like they had the whole digital setup. Like they had the Dipset bird, the G Unit logo, like they went out, like it was a production, right?
Oh my God.
And K-Shine was playing nothing but Dipset music, and DNA was playing nothing but G Unit music, and they was going back and back. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool because it was coming from a fan perspective of like, yo.
It's cool when you say, yo, me and my mans is going to play these songs back to back. And it's whack when you make a whole flyer for it, put the
trying to act like it's
on there, and you confusing people about shit.
Right. Yeah, they didn't do that. They didn't do, this is verses. They did like, yo, we about to battle
Yeah,
with G Unit versus Dipset. You know what I'm saying? I'm repping my joint Harlem.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like
I'm repping Queens
cool.
over here, and we gonna battle it out.
Yeah, shit like that is cool. All that other shit these motherfuckers be doing,
yeah,
we can live without it, fam. Come on.
But you see, what Swiss and them did for the culture, man. You got people out here creating fake flyers, doing whole different innovative shit. They really set up something dope for the culture, man.
Hell yeah.
And this COVID shit is letting us down with that shit, man. Because we still need that. We need that.
Fam, she knew she was supposed to be wearing a fucking mask, and she had the verses coming up. She knows she gonna get smoked. Like, that's the way it is.
Yeah, she knew that. She knew she was gonna get smoked, B. I don't think she got it. She ain't got it for Cole, son.
Yeah, we gonna see. We are going.
She ain't got it for Queen Cole, son.
We shall see.
We shall see. Oh, speaking of we shall, no, that's different. Fuck it. The way you said it made me think about something else.
Oh shit!
The little African accent you threw on there. Yeah. I wanted to throw something out there, which I think is real dope. Lil Baby beat out Taylor Swift in 2020 for album sales.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That boy said, "It's my turn," and he wasn't playing, son.
I like seeing shit like that. I like seeing
what? Love
hip hop is trampling over these fucking pop stars, especially her.
Facts.
Especially Taylor Swift.
Yo, the industry tried to make it seem like she's the angel.
Fam.
She's the new angel of the industry.
Yo,
my nigga Lil Baby came in and dirtied that up.
Yo, in my mind, she's a mean ass white girl. Like,
yeah, she is.
In my mind, behind the scenes, she's fucking evil and mean to people. So she shits on everybody. That's what's in my fucking brain. That's what I believe.
Ask Katy Perry. That way. Katy Perry will tell you the bullshit that a bitch did.
Yo, you said that shit like you got Katy Perry on speed dial.
Yo, let me call Katy. Yo, tell these niggas.
Oh shit.
Yo, tell them, please.
And they can hit up. Yo, KP, let me holler at you real quick. Tell these motherfuckers about Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Tell them what you told me. Tell them what you told me.
Shit.
Over brunch.
That's fucking funny. Katy Perry will tell you. Oh shit, Katy Perry got all the answers for you.
Katy Perry tell you.
Shit, Katy
tell you what she told me
answers.
over brunch, my nigga. We had croissants. She let it all out, son.
Oh shit.
Word up. But yeah, man. He what'd he do? 2.63 million total album equivalent sales. Nigga did 3.93 billion streams.
That's dope.
What?
That's dope. Shout out to Lil Baby, man.
What?
I hope he can keep this fucking momentum, man. I want him to keep the momentum, man. And get to making the bigger record, the bigger records that are still authentic to him.
Right.
Let me not just say the bigger records, like, because then some people sell out and they ain't true to themselves. I would love to see him stay true to himself, but have like really really huge records.
Yeah, I know exactly what you meant.
Yeah, but everybody else might not know what the fuck I mean. So
right. Yeah,
you have to do that in this day and age.
Disclaimers.
People will spin your fucking words and shit, but I could fight. So,
but let me tell you what's also was dope about this, right? Right behind Swift, because she came in number 2. My nigga number 3, boy. My nigga Pop Smoke came in number 3, son. Son, yo, it hurts my heart that this man isn't here to see what he's did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate the fact that he was taken off this earth before he could have done more. This nigga's right behind fucking Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And you want to know something else? I really feel like that success is not because he passed away.
It's not.
It's not because he passed away. That success is definitely because
he was on trajectory to do this.
Yeah, like people were definitely connecting to his music and his personality. you could tell it was like a breath of fresh air. Like it was, and it's like coming off the heels of the little fucking rainbow head little fucking asshole. To see, like, you know what I'm saying? We had somebody from New York that we can champion that was just authentic and himself, and you know what I'm saying, doing some dope shit that didn't have any antics behind it. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit behind it. It was just dope music.
Right. So. Absolutely. You never heard about him doing anything crazy on some, I'm out here trying to get clout. He was just putting out music. And that's all you really know him for, is putting out music and videos. Music and videos.
Yeah.
Music. What else?
Not caught up in no scandal shit, no street. Like, you don't hear no street shit. You don't hear nobody beefing with him. You didn't hear none of that shit. And if that was going on, it was kept behind the scenes. It wasn't put into the forefront. It wasn't used for his image.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because, you know, me living in Brooklyn over here, there was motherfuckers who had problems with him, you know, just gang shit out here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't hear that really spill into his music. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear that spill into his music. You didn't hear that spill into his interviews. And then he was about his business. Yeah, he was about his business, and that's what I respected about the kid.
And when you saw videos of him or anything like that, he was smiling, he was dancing, he was having a good time. Like, it wasn't no crazy talk, none of that. Like, it was, you didn't get that kind of energy.
Yep. He finished with 2.198 million million equivalent sales.
That's dope.
What I'm saying?
That's dope.
So he finished right behind Taylor Swift, which I think is fucking amazing. To come from where he comes from, to be like, yo, my nigga, I could have almost beat Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With a little bit more push, if I, you know what I'm saying, maybe tapped into some other markets just a little bit more, he probably could have. Man, that shit is dope, man. Shit is dope. That shit is real dope, you know. But yeah, so those are the three biggest, sales, top three of 2020.
2020. It's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more time. F Taylor Swift.
He's stupid, son.
Oh shit.
Yo, Lupe Fiasco. I didn't know Lupe and Royce the 5'9", they got a podcast together. I didn't know that.
I haven't checked it out yet. I haven't checked it out. Between our own podcast and just listening to other stuff I like and having an actual fucking family in life and shit.
Yeah, I don't have time to find new
responsibilities. I can't be on top of everything.
Yeah, I feel you. But I came across an article where it was saying Lupe was warning Royce the 5'9" that Eminem was getting him into trouble.
What trouble?
And I guess and Lupe was kind of making it seem like he always runs to Eminem defense.
I mean, I could understand. Like, that's his homeboy.
Right, and that was going to be my question. Like, what do you think? Like, is that wrong?
I think that's his homeboy. That's his homeboy, and M is not. He's not visible on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't make himself visible like that on a regular basis. So, and the situation I think he's talking about is mostly the this Benzino situation that popped up, and it's probably just like, yo, why are you still on this? You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, why are you still on this? Like, shut the fuck up about him. Like, leave it alone. He's at where he's at. You at where you at. Let it the fuck go. And of course, he was on a podcast. Benzino was on the what's the name show? Queens Flip and G Money's podcast, the Flip the Script podcast. Yeah. So of course they asked him about it, but he could have just been like, "Yo, I don't want to talk about that shit. That shit old." You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to talk about this shit. Like, and that goes for everybody. Like, you don't got to talk about these people that they ask you about all the time, whether it was a new issue, old issue. You don't got to discuss that shit. You can leave that shit where it is.
Yep, you can definitely pull a Dame Dash.
Yeah, so when you do talk about it, like, you're choosing that now. You're choosing that and whatever comes with it. And I just think Royce is just like, yo, fam, why are we still doing this shit? Like, this shit looks stupid. And then now you got this motherfucker calling calling Eminem Royce's slave master and all of this shit, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, well, your daughter's out here shaking her ass online. What are you gonna do about that?
It's crazy.
It's crazy back and forth. But you know, I don't think Royce is in the wrong. That's his homeboy. That's his people's, and people gonna stick up for their people.
That's a fact. I don't think that's wrong either, and that's why I wanted to ask. You know, you and the people's out there, like, yo, what y'all think is wrong for you to stick up for your homeboy? You know what I'm saying? Stick up for your brother. You know, I don't give a fuck how many times it is. You know what I'm saying? If I'm there, if my boy ain't there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm there to speak up for him, I'm his voice now.
Right.
I'm his voice now. You know what I'm saying? Right. I speak for him now. You know what I'm saying? And what we doing?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Benzino should give it up. And like, yo, you've done, like, fam, he's done great shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's done great shit. But like, the bane of your fucking existence at this point, when we talk about you, is Eminem. Yeah, like,
and loving hip hop.
Be like, yo, fuck that shit, nigga. I had a clothing line with fucking leathers. I had the Source. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Loving hip hop, whatever the fuck. Like, you've had a couple. Yeah, you had the Made Man. You had a couple of hit records. Like, come on, fam. Let people remember you for the dope shit you did, and not for some fucking negative shit that really we don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah,
that's all I would. Let that shit go, man.
I feel you.
That man is who he is right now, and that's who he's always gonna be. You know what I'm saying? He's a beloved MC by the MCs.
Facts.
Sorry, you're not. Know what I'm saying? Like,
did you hear in the chatty house when Royce was wilding on Dave Mays?
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Oh my gosh, you gotta hear it, son. Them niggas got into an argument. Yo, nigga Royce said, "You don't know who the fuck you talking to? I bring death to your doorstep." Nigga said, "I bring death to your doorstep." Son.
See, that's when you gotta chill. I didn't hear that, but that's when you gotta chill.
It's all over YouTube. Son.
What was said that got him riled up like that?
Yo, damn, what was Dave saying? Dave was saying a whole bunch of shit or whatever, and it was all over the Benzino and all that other shit or whatever.
I know that.
The nigga Royce was, I don't remember what Dave said. Dave had said some shit or whatever. And Royce was like, nigga, you don't know me. I'll bring death to your doorstep.
Yo.
And then that's when everybody was like, oh, come on, y'all. Come on, man. We don't need to get too, you know what I mean, too negative like that. And then Royce was like, yo, you know what? Fuck this nigga. He out of here. And then I guess the nigga kicked him out the group or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's fucking.
And then he went back to regularly scheduled program. Yeah. Nigga act like nothing happened after that.
Yeah, yo, that shit had to. He must have said something to really frustrate that man, though.
Yeah, he did. He was saying a bunch of shit that was frustrating to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They both were just off. It sounded like Dave was trying to have a conversation, but it wasn't the conversation to have with Royce. You know what I'm saying? It was only going to become argumentative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, man. Let's stop saying shit like that on these platforms, though, because
that's a fact.
A motherfucker accidentally get clapped.
Yep.
It's gonna be police at your doorstep.
At your doorstep. That's a big fact. That's a big fact.
Oh, hey, peaceful, non-violent.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
What do you think about the arguments on Chat House and shit, though, or Clubhouse? I mean,
I don't know.
I think it's fucking foolish.
I do. I think it's high schoolish. I think it's like, oh, we're all together now. Let me show everybody how angry I can be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, it's supposed to be fun. Right. But from a lot of things that I've seen so far, I really haven't seen too much of people having fun together, kicking it and laughing. I've seen a lot of arguments and shit.
Yeah, because I got an account. I haven't really like delved into it yet. I just been I do. I with that. I do what I do with everything. I just been sitting back and watching.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pop in on a few things and listen, and I just like to see where it's gonna go before I waste my time
Right.
jumping into something.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been like that. I've been like that with like open mic shits and working with different artists and all that kind of shit. Like I'm like that with everything. Like let me scope out the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna walk through the door, look around the room, count the exits.
Mm-hmm.
See
You want to
who's
learn the
where.
lay of the land.
Yeah, exactly. The lay of the land.
Facts.
Yeah.
The lay of the land.
Yeah, man, I gotta know that shit. I tell people all the time, man, this dude at my job, I'm like, yo, you gotta before you come in here, you know, walking around with your chest out and all that shit, you better learn the lay of the land. You better learn how shit work before
Mm-hmm.
you start getting in here and then you fuck around and you look like the dumb nigga on the block.
Right.
And that's what a lot of dudes on there starting to look like. They starting to look like the dumb niggas on the block. Like, you arguing with people over this, you mad over this. Where's the solution? You don't have a solution. You just sitting here talking shit.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gotta learn the lay of the land.
But it also, shit like that'll let you know who you can talk to and shit like that too.
Right. Absolutely. You can't just talk to anybody in any old type of way.
Yeah.
You definitely know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you got? What you got for me?
What do I have? I have
Mhm.
nothing. 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 Where are the fucking stimmies, dog?
Where them stimmies at?
You like that, right? You like what I did?
Uh-huh. Yep.
You set them up, I knock them down. Yo,
Uh-huh.
the stimmies are not stimulating anybody's account right now. Matter of fact, let me check mine and see, just in case I'm talking
Just check.
the wrong shit.
Yeah, you might have it already.
Yeah, we don't know. Up, nothing. Yeah. So, yo, man.
Yeah. So you didn't get your shit from like a few weeks ago?
I didn't get a
You drink that
fucking thing. I'm still waiting. Only
That's
thing I got
crazy.
was that little test, that little $0.
Oh, the little 0.1?
Yeah, yeah. Let's make sure we got the right account. Oh, you got the right one, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Throw me my change, man.
Oh man, hopefully you get that shit soon.
Yeah, I need to get it before tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they said we supposed to get them before the 15th or some shit like that, you know. But I know they said like some people's checks were getting sent to like the wrong account, or I know there was a thing with like TurboTax and a few other companies where it was a discrepancy if those softwares were used. Like that had a lot to do with people not getting their checks and shit like that. And they're also saying like if you don't get it, you know, by a specific time, then you can actually get that on your tax refund and shit. So
I might want to wait around for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I think if you didn't get your first one too, you might, if you didn't get the first one, you could probably put that on your tax refund as well. So hey guys, get out there and get your change.
Man, where's them stimmies at?
I want mine. God damn it. I actually
I feel you.
fuck one. I need it. I know I got the pay raise and all, but every little bit helps.
Every dollar counts. Hey, black checks matter.
Yo.
Black checks matter.
Yo, hey, write that down.
Black checks.
Write that down. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want you to say it, but write that down.
I got you.
Is that that's the name. That definitely is the name of this episode. Boo, boo, boo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo. Speaking of boo, boo, boom, Griselda's Conflicted soundtrack came out last week.
Okay. Dope.
I checked it out. They got a joint from Ransom on there. They got a joint with Lloyd Banks got a record on there. It's actually the soundtrack to their movie, which is coming out tomorrow, January 15th.
Okay, so other artists actually have their own tracks on there. It's not basically like a bunch of Griselda's featuring other artists?
Nah, it's other artists that have it's like a real movie soundtrack.
Okay,
it's a real movie soundtrack, which is
That's
dope. I'm glad they did it like that, because of course they could have just made it they could have just made it a Griselda
featuring.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought automatically. I automatically thought it was gonna be a Griselda album featuring a bunch of people.
Nah, it's definitely a real movie soundtrack.
Dope.
And
Dope.
the movie, I'm told it comes out. When is it? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, January 15th.
Awesome. And we don't know exactly where it's gonna be premiered or showcased, right?
There's a website. So you got me. I'm looking for the soundtrack so I can tell you the names of the people on there, and then I can look at, or you can look at West Side Gun's page and get the info while I'm doing.
I don't even know if I follow.
Oh my god, this nigga follow. Yo, so Doughboy Sumz literally follows no one on Instagram. I would tell y'all who he follows, but I'm not gonna put his business out there like that. Facts. But he's definitely not following the people he should be following on fucking Instagram to be doing a podcast about hip hop. I'll tell you that shit. Word up. But yeah, it's so
Nope.
oh my
Still
god.
follow him now.
Yeah, so conflicted.uscreen.io is where you can watch the film tomorrow. I'm not sure if you got to pay for it or not. Not sure at all if there's a fee, but you know, let's support these brothers in their endeavors because they're making some dope ass fucking moves. I'm doing like 8 things at a time, y'all, so you gotta excuse me drawing a fucking blank line in my mind. But yeah, they making dope ass shit, man. They making dope shit. It's authentic. It's not watered down. It's not no bullshit. I'm watching these guys just constantly grow, and I'm excited to see the fucking movie. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, I would like to see a trailer. I would really like to see.
Yeah, the trailer is on West Side Gun's page. You can actually go watch it. Or Benny or any of the Griselda artists that you probably might want to check out and follow.
Nah, I think I definitely was already following on Benny.
Yeah, delete Tiana Trump off of your page. And follow some fucking hip hop artists and influencers.
Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah.
You know
you're fucking fool.
I have no sense. So yeah, Lloyd Banks got a record on there. Flea Lord's on there. Ransom has a record. Dave East is on there. Artists I believe that they signed called YN Billy. Of course, Amani Caesar's on there. Smoke Dizza and Wale are on a record with Westside. Yes, so El Camino is on there. So yeah,
shout out to Wale. That's my dude.
Yeah, man. Let's support Conflicted. It'll be out on January 15th.
That's dope. Man, them boys been putting in work.
Hell yeah.
Them boys been putting in work, man. I love the way that they move. I love the way they keep their team together. You know what I'm saying? The way they support each other.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even when they're doing, separate projects and all of that, you know what I'm saying? It might be on separate labels and all that. They still have that such a good team aspect. And you know what? It's good to see a person like Westside kind of quarterback all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how he put all that together and how they, even though they say like Conway's the big homie, you know what I'm saying? Westside is the one who kind of, put it together.
He has a lot of the vision.
Yeah,
he's very good with the vision and executing.
Right,
and it all seems planned. Like it's not nothing's thrown against the wall. It's not a it's not manufactured. It's a plan. It's a planned out fucking thing. When this one is coming. Right after this one is this one. It kind of reminds me of a more kind of like No Limit.
Yeah, I could. You know what? That's a very good comparison right there. You're absolutely right.
No Limit. It moved as a unit. You always knew, even early Cash Money. Like you always knew when something was coming.
Absolutely.
We always knew. When this person is dropping, then after that person dropped, this person's coming.
They had it planned out long before we even seen it. So Master P coming, then Silk coming, then me and X coming, and this is how we gonna do it. All right, you got your shit together. All right, cool. This is the date. All right, we're gonna
right.
They moved, and they ain't let nothing stop them. They just kept going and kept going. I like that. That's a very good comparison too.
Yeah. So I'm excited for this. I'm always excited to see what they got coming. Have you heard of any other new music from any other artists like dropping soon? I haven't heard shit. I heard
Nah, you know what? Because of the way fucking this year started, bro. And I've been so consumed with what's been going on. And then truthfully, I'm getting so many phone calls. Like families just call me, hey man, what do you think about what's going on? And all that. I haven't had no time to really even find or hear any new music like that. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, yo, I haven't heard no new music. I don't know what's coming out. I don't know if anybody even put anything out.
Well, if you're looking to listen to something, Jazmine Sullivan put an EP out called Hotels.
Oh. Hotels? Like H-O-E Tales?
Well, it's spelled H-E. What is it? H-E-U-X. You know how they put the U-X.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Hotels. Yo. I gotta say, this shit is great. Every man should listen to this. I'm gonna tell you that now. Fellas, if you want to get into the mind of the women that you are running into out here or have been running into over the course of your however many years you've been walking around and fucking, this is the album you should listen to and take some fucking notes and see what the fuck's going on out here. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I got a lot of homegirls, so I know like these conversations go on. I've been blessed to be able to sit in on a handful of these conversations before. You want to get you brothers, family. look at me. You need this in your life. First of all, it's just amazing music, but there's lessons to be learned in listening to this album, EP, whatever. She has her on there. Ari Lennox is on there. Anderson .Paak is on there. Very, 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 very dope.
Yeah, you played me the joint with Ari Lennox, which I can't lie.
There's a song called
when you hear
On
that,
It.
you're
Fellas,
definitely gonna want to go back and
hey fellas,
and
let me
listen
tell you.
to that.
Let me tell you, fellas. Ari Lennox and Jazmine Sullivan have a song called On It, and I'm gonna let you know. You're gonna take that straight to the bathroom, fellas. I've never heard audio porn before in my life, but that song is definitely it, buddy. That song is definitely it.
Oh my gosh, yo. Nah, it was hot. And
it was when I listened to that. When I listened to that.
It definitely was fire. I ain't gonna front.
I was hot. Facts. So you want to do what?
Yeah.
Who am I to deny?
Who am I to deny this? Wait till I get that Stimmy.
I'm playing that tonight.
This nigga's a fool, dog.
Shan, get ready.
Open up.
I'ma light the candles tonight. I'ma light the candles and put on something nice tonight.
Shan gonna come in. It's gonna be you lighting
the candles
all around
with that song on repeat. Yeah. You gotta slide into it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's going down, and so am I, baby. Facts. Oh shit.
Yeah. Nigga said. Yo. Oh my gosh, son.
I'm playing no games. That shit.
This nigga's a fool.
Yeah,
dog.
Jazmine Sullivan definitely has a winner on her. Cause you know, as a male, it's not always easy to like listen to and get into like, you know, the songs that women love. It's very few that like dudes really, really, really like go hard and fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like this Mary. I know a lot of dudes that fuck with Keisha Cole shit. I know a lot of dudes that fuck with A. Marie. And it's because, you know, it's because of the way the music is, right? The music still has a hard beat to it, or you know what I'm saying? It has a feel. It doesn't. You don't feel like you dipping into your feminine side listening to that. You know what I'm saying? Listening to that shit. So that's kind of how this album is. Like we could listen to some of this shit and kind of relate to it on a certain level too. So
right. I mean, on a sexual level.
Yeah. Yo, do you find, not just on a sexual level, bro?
I mean, but if that's what
that one song, that's just one song.
The album isn't. I thought the album is kind of basically.
No, it's not a whole sex album.
Oh, that's what I thought.
No, see, no.
Yeah,
it's like stories from different women and how they deal with men in the ways that they deal with.
Oh, I thought it was all about, you know.
No, it ain't flat.
I thought it was a raunchy album. I thought it was hardcore. Lil Kim's hardcore in the R&B fashion.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Like that song is probably like the raunchiest of songs on that.
Oh,
album.
got you.
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? Like,
all right, my bad. I thought it was about
no.
You know.
Cool your jets. Cool your jets, pal.
Hey.
But boom. And I say that though to say like there's a lot of female hip hop artists, right? That I can't listen to. Like I know they can rap, but their subject matter I don't relate to, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? I can't get into it because I'm a dude.
Right.
I'm just a dude, so I really can't fucking relate. And then there's certain women that have a broader spectrum in what they talk about, and you don't feel that way. Like I never felt that way listening to Foxy and Kim. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh, this is girl rap. You know what I'm saying? I never really felt that way listening to Nicki. I never felt like it was girl rap because
Nicki's different. Nicki's totally different.
But they get in it. It's I guess it's not so sexual, I guess. Not all about, you know what I'm saying?
Especially Nicki. I mean, and Little Kim and Fox. Little Kim, Nicki and Fox, they come from a place of like more so bars, like they would spit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was around crews of niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where where their pen game mattered. It wasn't just about their sexuality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, I gotta step in the booth around these dudes. I can't just have one lane. Yeah, I gotta be able to diversify my subject matter. I gotta be able to spit. I gotta show that I'm talented and not just a piece of ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think the three of them was able to show that throughout their careers.
Because now it just seems like that's all they want to do is show is they a piece of ass. Sometimes,
right?
For a good portion of the female MCs we see is about getting somebody's bag and how good they pussy is for the most part.
So what do you think about Cardi B? You think Cardi B shows that she has a diverse type of talent with bars?
Yeah. Her songs are probably her songs are diverse.
Okay,
but because she had. Her album had something for everyone. Cardi's album has something for everyone. And I think that's what some of these people that are coming after her are missing. I'm not saying they're not talented. I'm not saying they can't spit. I'm just saying, like, you have to, if you want to get if you just want to make songs for your demographic and for the chicks, cool. Do that. But if you're trying to get to a certain level of a Kim, a Foxy, a Nicki, and I mention these specific names because of the subject matter that they do talk about. So I'm not excluding the rapper females.
Right.
The ones we be like, yo, she got bars. I'm literally talking about women that make this specific type of hip hop. If you want to get on a level of Kim, Foxy, Nicki, Cardi, you have to make music for everybody. Like, it has to be something for everybody. So this way you do get the dudes, you know what I'm saying, where they don't feel crazy singing your shit in the car. You're not singing WAP in the car, fam.
Nah. But that ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah, nah. You're not. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Make yourself more well-rounded and making more music that everybody can relate to.
Now, Megan Thee Stallion, I don't think that she has achieved that yet. Do you think that she has the ability to?
I think she needs to be produced.
I think you said that before too.
Yeah, I think she.
Yeah,
needs to
I think you said that before.
You know what I'm saying? She has producers that she goes to and gets beat. Like Cardi B's album was produced. It's a manufactured album. It's somebody sitting in there saying we need to do these type of records with her. We want to make you this kind of star. We want you to make these type of records. Like we want you to still be true to yourself, but we need to make these kind of records if we want to sell a product.
Right. And we've heard her spit before. She can rhyme.
Yeah. She could get in there. She could get in there. So excuse me. Goddamn. Meant to hit my mute button. Sorry, gang.
It's all good.
Meg needs somebody to go in and really, really, really produce records with her. Don't just give her the beat and let her write. If it's not fitting, tell her it doesn't. Nah, this ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? Get her on the records with some of the right people and make it happen. Because now what we're getting into is all the records are starting to sound the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like I feel that way about the baby.
I feel that way
about the baby. Like outside of the what's that pop star? Outside of that record, yeah, Rockstar. Outside of that record, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's the.
I ain't gonna front. That was the first one I was thinking of. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, whoa.
Yeah, but it's like let's make some other record. Like, all right, you have a sound. We know you're good at this sound, but if you keep making only this sound, people are gonna get bored.
Yeah,
I feel like I love the Lox, but I feel that way about the Lox. I wasn't a big Lox fan because the flow was the same on the records all the time. Mostly with Swiss beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got into Jada because when Jada broke free, he started making other records. You know what I'm saying? He stayed true to himself, but he started making other records that more people could fuck with. We got Knock Yourself Out. You know what I'm saying? We got the Mariah record. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to broaden your fucking horizons or people are going to get bored with it. And you just got to have the same group of people that like your shit, and then when you do try, like, it'll be too late when you try to try something new. When you do try to try something new, they're gonna be like, not fucking with that. We want that shit from 10 years ago.
You know what I think about the Lox? I think that they're like what you said about with Megan. I think the Lox need to be produced. I think the Lox are picking beats. The Lox have, they got producers and they're scrolling through and they're picking, all right, we're gonna fuck with this one.
I think
and they're picking beats. They're not having sessions with producers where they sitting down with Swiss and like, yo, and they're actually being produced. I think they're picking.
Well, they had Swiss early, so Swiss didn't really know early on. You know what I'm saying? But I think if they got in there right now with Swiss and they produced a whole album, you know what I'm saying? He really produced.
It would be different.
Right. We're gonna get a really crazy Lox record that everybody can love.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So and I use them all the time because, like, I love them, but I got bored with them. I got bored with it.
So the new album that they had just dropped lately, you wasn't feeling that too much?
I liked it, but I haven't gone back to it. Like, I got to go back to it.
Okay.
But I thought it was dope. I actually liked it.
Yeah, they had some real hard tracks on there. I listened to it at least like twice.
Yeah, lately I've been in my I've been in my I need that raw hip hop shit that I come from. Cause you know me, I'm in melodic mode all the time. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of everything. Yeah. I like a lot of everything. So, but lately I've been in my I'm only listening to Freddie Gibbs, or I'm only listening to the Lox, or I'm only, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go back and listen to older rap albums. Like, I'm trying to find, there's a certain thing I'm trying to find because I'm in my scientist mode as far as my music goes now. So I'm trying to find something specific. But on some real shit, I haven't even really been listening to rap.
What you been listening to?
I've been listening to the Stylistics.
The Stylistics?
Yeah, like I put on like Stylistics radio. On my on Tidal or on Spotify, whichever one I'm on, and I let that shit run. Okay. And I start running in the songs, I might have forgot about or never heard it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the just the headspace I've been in.
Bet you by golly, you are.
Man, hey,
You're
got that
the
shit right.
only one I'm waiting for forever.
Nigga finally hit a note.
Oh, I did? I did?
Finally.
Oh, shit.
Finally, the nigga was kind of in key and shit. Yo,
Shit. Nigga said I'm tone deaf.
Yo, Sumz is the most tone deaf singer I've ever heard in my life.
Yo, and the crazy thing about that, I want to be the best singer in the world.
Yo, this nigga is the person that can't sing but holds the ear and does this when they sing and shit. He tries all that shit.
Yo, Doug. Hey, yo, you know what's funny? Even though I loved hip hop since a kid, but my first group that I started was an R&B group in the 5th grade.
That's hilarious.
I started an R&B group in the 5th grade, and we thought we were so for real.
Yo,
and I was the leader of the group.
I see you as the chubby little brother from The Boys.
But I wasn't. I was the cute chubby leader.
Oh shit!
I wasn't the side.
I'm talking about just the way
crazy?
You look.
The Boys was my yo. I loved The Boys when I was a kid.
I'm just talking about the way you looked. I'm just talking about the way you looked probably back then though. Like in my mind, you looked like him.
No, I did. I kind of did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of did. You know what I'm saying? But I was the leader of the group. I was because I could dance, so I was always dancing. I created all the dance moves and all that shit. Like I was actually stealing the dance moves. It was a mixture of the Jackson 5s and Soul for Real, all put together in one.
Nigga said, "Did I mention that I can dance?"
All put together in one.
Oh shit!
Word. You know what I'm saying? I was dresser and I was, you know what I'm saying, JT and all that. You know what I'm saying at the same time.
Me and my brother definitely was Casey and JoJo.
Casey.
We definitely we used to sing "Come and Talk to Me" for real in the crib, son.
Oh word?
Hell yeah. Like we
funny.
used to sing fucking Jodeci songs, Jodeci and Boys the Men songs, my nigga. Yep.
Me and Mikey used to sing mad Jagged Edge songs in the backyard,
son,
practicing and shit like we was Jagged Edge.
That's hilarious.
Yo, son, it was definitely hilarious. We had on our do-rags and all that shit.
Nah, because first of all, I knew y'all at the point where y'all was doing that shit. So y'all was doing that shit on the low. Y'all niggas should not have been doing Jagged Edge moves, my nigga. Yo, wait till I see that guy.
Yo, we was definitely too old to be in the backyard singing like we was Jagged Edge and shit.
Jagged Edge. What?
It's a major fact, son. Major fact. It's hilarious.
Oh,
yo,
shit.
Quick question. I know you didn't want to touch on this, but I think it's a real good question.
What's that?
So, Young Thug gave T.I. like this watch or whatever. It's supposed to be this rare watch. It's supposed to be only 50 in the world. And he's giving them to 50 of his friends.
So he has all 50 of the watches.
Yeah, from what he's saying. He's like, man, I know I got 50 friends, man. I'm just 50 people that I love. I'm just giving them to people that I love. I know I got 50 people that I love, so I'm just giving them to 50 people that I love. So in my head, he has all 50 of them. And I'm like, damn, that's dope. Because it's not that he's just giving it to his family. He's giving it to people that he created relationships within the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't grow up with T.I. You know what I'm saying? Him and T.I. didn't grow up on the same block. You know what I'm saying? That comes from a cultivated relationship that they got from the industry. And it made me sit back and think, like, I wonder if New York can ever come to that type of camaraderie.
I mean, it possibly can. I say this. We New Yorkers are already divided within ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about the rest of the country and shit, right? We're already divided into 5 boroughs.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That right there, that causes a lot right there within itself.
Yeah, to anybody outside of New York City, right, that doesn't know much, we don't all live in Manhattan.
Right.
We're not all right in Manhattan. So we're literally spread out into these 5 different places. And us coming together could be a great thing. It could be a party, or
it could be a bad thing.
It could be a bad idea.
Yeah.
So it would just take people coming together. It's not impossible. It's just, the respect has to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Respect has to be there for everybody. Like people gotta stop being scared to go to Brooklyn. People gotta stop hating on Queens and thinking Queens is soft. People gotta stop shitting on Staten Island like it doesn't exist. Right. And people gotta, stop not wanting to go to the Bronx.
To the Bronx. That's a fact.
Yo,
that's a major fact.
Yo, when you say the Bronx, motherfuckers think that shit is the other side of Pride Rock. Like, you don't want to go there.
That's where Scar and them is. That's where Scar and the Hyenas is. You going where Scar and the Hyenas is?
Them niggas treat the Bronx like China.
Yeah.
They act like COVID fucking was born and bred in the Bronx, my nigga. Like,
yo, that shit is crazy. So I ain't gonna front. Niggas definitely be throwing mad dirt on the Bronx name. Like any meme or crazy video where somebody acting crazy in New York, they be like, yo, where this person from? Oh, you see it's the Bronx, the Bronx, the Bronx.
Staten Island and the Bronx really get shitted on by the rest of the fuck. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem comes together to shit on the Bronx. It's fucked up.
Son, that's probably the realest shit you ever said, son. Yo. Nah, that's true, though. It's fucked up. It's true. I used to live in the Bronx. I love the Bronx.
God bless you.
Yo, I had the most fun in my life in the Bronx, right?
See what I just did there? I said, God bless you.
Yeah. I know. For real. I had the most fun in my life growing up in the Bronx. I used to love living in the Bronx, kid.
I mean, I know.
You know what I'm saying? But you're right, though. People be shitting on the Bronx, kid.
I never had a problem.
We got to stop doing that.
I've never had a problem with the Bronx. I've taken a couple of missions to the Bronx before. It was a good time.
Yeah, man. Gotta start putting some respect on the Bronx name, man.
Great time. Shout out to the Bronx.
But I would love to see where New York gets to that point where we have that type of camaraderie with inside the industry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And not so much back and forth and pull and jealousy and I'm trying to be up above you and all that other stuff. That showed like a real good friendship. You know what I'm saying? That's cultivated within the industry and without. And I think that's what makes Atlanta so powerful and is what kept them going on for so long. You know what I'm saying? And if we can get to that point one day.
I'll say this because people always go, yo, Atlanta took over hip hop and we had this conversation.
No, I don't say they took over.
Well, you know, but you know what I'm saying. You know, you know where I'm going with this. We've never not had artists from New York in the top, whatever.
That's right.
There's always been a New York artist on the charts. This whole time they're saying Atlanta's been reigning over hip hop. There's always been New York artists there. There's always been New York art. It may not be traditional rap from New York like y'all want or expect, but we've had Nicki on the top of the charts. We had French on top of the charts. Cardi on top of the charts. ASAP on top of the charts. Ferg and Rocky. You know what I'm saying? There's always a New York artist that's around. There's always a West
Coast what it is? I think
around.
that is because Atlanta has so many artists. They have so many that the crowd overshadows the 10 that we may have on the charts because they got 20 to 30. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is more so than anything. Because you're absolutely right. Because when you said it the other day on our boy Frank's podcast,
the Just to Be
Frank
show.
What? Say it again.
The Just to Be Frank.
Just to Be Frank on his podcast. You're right, but you got to remind these motherfuckers. They forget that. They forget that fucking Cardi B's from the Bronx. They forget French Montana's from the Bronx. They forget ASAP for Rocky. They from Harlem.
From Harlem. They forget.
You know
they
what I'm
forget Nicki's from Queens.
Word.
But we
And Nicki's from Queens.
There's always New York. Fat Joe has popped up.
Never left.
On the, you know what I'm saying? We still
Never
got Fat
left.
Joe, and I think it's just sound. I don't think it's the place. I think they're equating a sound to Atlanta, but that's just a sound of hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? That's just the sound. That's just what hip hop's sound is at the moment. Nobody is. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop saying New York hip hop. Like I said before, let's say traditional hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
There's traditional hip hop. Like it sounds because the world is not just these cities anymore. The internet made the world bigger. The internet made the hip hop community bigger. You can be from anywhere now.
Right.
So the sounds are gonna cross over. The sounds are gonna run into each other. And you're gonna find new shit you like and new shit you want to rap to, and make songs to. You're gonna find new ways to. You're gonna find ways to add all of this other stuff to your sound.
Right.
So
and you're absolutely right.
Yeah, we. It really hasn't gone nowhere. The traditional rap sound may not be in the forefront, but New York artists have never went anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely right. That's right. We gotta start reminding them. And to the point of that, right? So you have like Fabio Foreign. He's a Brooklyn artist who does drill music, right?
Right.
And that drill music comes from UK, went to Chicago, now it's over here. It all intertwines. And then Fabio and Lil Yachty was just found in the studio together.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a Southern artist who's doing a song with a New York artist on a drill beat.
Right, which origins are from what? Chicago and basically like the UK, right?
Yeah, absolutely. UK first, and then it went over into Chicago.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's what hip hop is about. Bringing people together. It's always been about everybody coming together and not being separate.
Evolution,
right?
True. Evolution. Evolving.
But the core, like if you look at the beginnings of hip hop, the core of it is bringing everybody together, bringing the gangs together, bringing everybody in the streets together. It's still doing that. It's bringing the world together.
Let me get the facts on that. Facts. Talk about it.
Bringing the world together. You know what I'm saying? So let's all.
Let me ask you. How interested would you be in hearing Lil Yachty and Fabio together? Like how? Like, can you picture Lil Yachty on a drill beat?
Yeah, I'm sure he could get on there and do his thing on there.
Yeah,
we got to see. But who's to say that Fabio might not go into Yachty's world?
True talk.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he held his own on a Nas record.
Damn sure did.
Which wasn't a traditional Fabio sounding record.
It wasn't. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't. I was thinking about that too, cause
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that on the track list, I was nervous, cause I didn't want to hear Nas on a drill beat. I didn't.
It depends on the beat.
Yo, but I didn't want to hear Nas on a drill beat. Like it was something inside of me was like this is gonna either be really good or it's gonna be really bad. There's like no in between on how this could go, and it was really good. So, thank God.
Now, if it is a drill beat, right? Do you think drill is on its way to becoming more mainstream?
I don't know. I think it's just gonna be another space, like another sound.
Or just another sound? Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna be another sound. Like there's a, you know what I'm saying? Travis Scott, there's a sound that he has, right? And it kind of derives from Kanye's sound a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From that camp. So there's that sound. There's the traditional Atlanta sound. You know what I'm saying? West Coast music typically has a sound. Let's say LA music has a sound, right? Music in the Bay has a sound. Texas music has a sound.
Right.
Memphis music has a sound. You know what I'm saying? And all these different places have these different sounds. So the drill music is just another.
I think that's dope. I think that's real dope. Because now it's sound. Like, we have more tools to pull out of our hip hop bag. When you're making a project, an album or a mixtape, you got more tools to pull out.
You know
what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I think that's dope.
And you don't, you know, for anybody listening that does music, you don't have to duplicate a sound.
Right.
You can take pieces from all of these sounds and
Mhm.
figure out how to make something new out of that.
Correct.
All of these things can be done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to just be like, oh, I like this artist's music, I want to rap on that kind of beat. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about it? Borrow from that, put it with something that you already do, and try to mix it with some other shit.
Yep. Fuse it
You
up.
know?
Make something happen. Make something new. Be creative.
That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm. On some other news, some hip hop news, which is horrible. Boy, YFN Lucci, man, nigga wanted by the Atlanta police. Multiple charges, man. He's I think he's on the run right now.
Nah, he turned himself in.
He turned himself in? Oh, okay, cool. Well, not cool. But whatever it is. But damn, felony murder, man. Aggravated assault. Participating in street gang activity.
Yeah.
Possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. God damn. Now, you know what I was thinking? I was like, yo, you know what? The fuck was you, like, what are rappers doing out here? Like, yo, at first I was thinking like, damn, this nigga probably was on some dumb shit, right? But then, you know what crossed my mind? Well, all this shit that's happening, we don't know the story. We don't know the story, right? But it could have been a situation where it's like, nigga, it's either me or you.
Yeah.
With what's going on right now,
yeah,
you can't blame a nigga if something went down where somebody came after him.
Well, they said I actually heard the fucking
okay, because I don't know nothing. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about.
I don't know all of what happened, but I know the 911 call. The girl that called 911 was like, she saw a guy hanging out of a car, out of an SUV, and he was pushed out of that. The SUV was driving fast. The guy was hanging out the SUV. He was pushed out of the SUV. The SUV drove off. He was shot. Nah, if you're getting pushed out of an SUV,
that means you might.
So we don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know what anybody's into, but I tell you this, money has slowed down for all artists, all musicians, because they can't tour. Some people do be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and that's because rap money doesn't come that fast. And you are trying to keep up an image. Is portraying the image, is keeping up with the Joneses. Because I'm saying I have all of this money and I got all these cars, and I got to maintain these cars that I buy or rent or lease. I got to maintain this jewelry that I probably don't own flat out, because you know that some people, they'll get the jewelry, pay down on it, you know what I'm saying, and pay their monthly payments, and then when you see them with some new shit, all they did was trade that old shit in, get something new, you know what I'm saying, and so on and so forth. You got to pay for whatever amount of places to stay you have, because you might have this house with the homies, and you might have your other little slide off crib. You paying for the girls, right? You paying, you throwing money in the strip club. You're paying for the girls. You gotta pay. You're probably paying producers. So there's studio time, unless you sign to a label and they're paying the studio time. You know what I'm saying? You never know these days, but you trying to keep up. And you know, like I know, our way of keeping up, when you come from a specific place, if doing dirt is all you know, if that's how you got to maintain, that's going to be your first thought to maintaining.
It's crazy because it's like with the news, when you hear with these rappers nowadays, it's either one side of the coin, either they're getting popped or they're doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, like
they say it was 2 people that was shot. One died, one survived.
Man, we need more Rock Nation brunches.
It can only be a Zoom brunch at this point.
Facts. You're right about that. Or listen, man, I just want us to do better.
I hate to see a dude.
I do.
With
I do.
So much.
I don't know
talent.
what any of his music sounds like.
Yeah, no,
But
he's got
I hate
some.
to see a young boy.
He got
go
some
through
dope shit, man.
He does?
Yeah, he's got dope shit. He's got a dope career. He was the one actually dating Wayne's daughter at one point. I don't know if
I
it's
did
still
hear that.
happening.
I do know that he was doing
But,
with Regine.
I hate to see this.
Yeah, so do I.
I hate to see it. I'm actually tired.
Tired of it. Tired of it,
And it
man.
brings me to the point. I don't know if you heard it. In Maryland, a law was passed that rap lyrics can be used in court now.
What they've been doing that though?
No, but it's you can't fight against it in the state of Maryland now.
I don't know how you could ever fought against it, period.
Because it's art, you could just say that it's art.
Oh.
There's ways you can fight it. Some people just,
Yo, did you ever watch Key and Peele?
Not really.
Key and Peele got this skit, right? Where this dude is in an interrogation room, right? And he's a rapper, hardcore gangster rapper, right? And they like, listen, we know you shot little Day Day. And he's like, how? And he's like, how do you know I shot him? He's like, because on this mixtape that you got right here, you say the day and time, and they play it, shot little Day Day in front of the park. They like, yeah. He's like,
sadly enough, motherfuckers is actually doing stupid shit like that.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
He's like, yo, how do you know that I did it? And he's like, cause I was wearing a green shirt. That's how you know.
He got a green
in the
shirt
song,
on.
he's answering all their questions.
Yeah, it's really happening. Like, yo, if I was a super hardcore killing gangster, my rap persona would be MC Hammer, my nigga. Like, y'all are not coming to get me.
Facts.
What? Get pumped. Nigga, I'm dancing. What? Soulja Boy ain't got shit on me, son.
Yeah, Doug.
I want people to be like him. No way.
Exactly.
The court of public opinion needs to be against everything that they are saying about me or the news,
Son,
fam.
I'm walking into the interrogation room dressed like Carlton. I got the sweater. I got the polo.
Word.
Hey guys.
Words. And there's no fucking way am I gonna get on record talking about me killing people and selling drugs. Not I.
Makes no sense, bro.
Not I. I don't know. Hey, I don't know what drugs are.
It's crazy.
Drugs are icky.
Drugs are icky. What is drugs are icky, man.
But speaking of lyrics being used in court and everything, Bobby Shmurda is actually coming home in February. End of February. Let's hope it's not February 31st.
Word.
Because we've heard stories of this constantly throughout, let's say maybe the last year or two, about him coming home. But his mom kind of confirmed it on an Instagram post.
Okay, that's dope.
He'll be coming home in February, so that'll be dope to see, man. It'll be.
I would like to see that reunion of Rowdy, and Bobby getting back together.
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm looking forward to the music too as well.
Absolutely. That's definitely what I'm looking forward to, is the music, man. So, I know Rowdy said he didn't even really get to the music yet.
Yeah,
he just wanted to get acclimated.
There's been videos of him in the studio though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in.
I did see that, but then I seen an interview where he was like, I guess he went to the studio that day, but I guess he ain't really been into it.
He did something for Flex. He did something for Flex's album.
Oh, for real?
They shot a video and everything.
Word?
Yeah.
What the fuck he was talking about?
At that moment, that was like probably his second day being home or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like at that moment, he probably hadn't been doing too much. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably at this time that we're talking from whatever video you saw is probably fucking 3 weeks, 4 weeks after.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's dope, man. I can't wait to hear them.
Speaking of Flex, together. He dropped his top 50 living MCs list.
You have it? You have the list?
Yeah, I got it up. Not a bad list at what I'm looking at.
Can we go through it?
Yeah, I can honestly say this is not a bad list. Let me see if I still got my shit up. At number 1, there's Jay-Z. Number 2, Andre 3000. Oh, well, let me say what it's based on. Based on skill level, which is bars, body of work, and impact. So Jay-Z, right. Andre 3000, Nas at number 3, Rakim at number 4, Drake at number 5 with questionable pen next to it. J. Cole at number 6, Kendrick Lamar at number 7, Pusha T at number 8, Jadakiss number 9, Black Thought at 10. Well, we'll just go through the top 25. 11, KRS-One, number 12, Slick Rick, 13, Lil Wayne, 14, LL Cool J, 15, Eminem, 16, 50 Cent, 17, Kanye West, questionable pen, 18, Styles P, 19
Mace.
19 is Mace. 20, Big Daddy Kane. 21, Cameron. 22, Busta Rhymes. 23, Fabulous. 24, Redman. 25, Remy Ma.
All right. So first, let's go through your disagreements. You got any disagreements on that?
I don't see Big or Pac on this list.
No, because this is living MCs.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, you're right.
Living MCs.
I'm kind of all right.
Yeah, you're all right with 50 being at number 16 over fucking
skill level, body of work, impact. These are the three things. If we're going on these 3 things, I'm cool with that.
Skill level, body of work, and impact. All right. So, all right, 50. All right, so Eminem. Skill level, body of work, and impact should totally be higher than number 15.
I mean,
if we're going skill level, we're talking about bars, and we're talking about body of work and the impact that he's had on hip hop. He should totally be higher.
I can move M up a couple of spots. I definitely can. I can switch M with Black Thought.
Absolutely.
I can skip. I can switch them.
I can put him higher than Jadakiss and Pusha T. Yeah. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm bugging. M should be under Rakim, son. He should be before Drake. He should be before all these other people. If we're talking about skill level, right? We know his skills is higher than Cole's and Kendrick. And his body of work, he's put out much more work. And his impact.
But that body of work, a good portion of that body of work is not good. There's a good portion of that body of work that is not good.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. You're right.
Yeah, so a good portion of that body of work is not fucking good. He's got some albums that you.
He got some. Yeah, you're right.
You can toss in the air and. You know
but it doesn't. I would still say that his body of work still beats out 5 and below. I would still say that, even with the few albums that he had that was
Eminem's body of work beats out Drake to you.
No, with skill level, no.
That's what I'm saying. Eminem's body of work is beating Kendrick's.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't believe so.
Absolutely.
I don't think so. I think To Pimp a Butterfly alone.
What? To Pimp a Butterfly alone beats out.
Alone is a better album than a lot of M albums. Majority of M albums.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
okay. What about West? What about
okay? Let me go here. How many Eminem albums have you really listened to? Because how many of these people's albums do you really sit?
I mean, I can't give you a definitive number off the top of my head, but I've listened to probably almost every album that he's dropped.
Now, me personally, I'm moving Andre 3000 down further in this list.
To where? Where would you think so?
I might not even have him in the top 25.
Word? Oh, because
he's not. Because most of these
he's not that impactful. He hasn't.
I'm not gonna say he's not impactful, But
I mean, in the last generation, in the last what?
let me get my
10
point
years?
off. Let me get my point off. His body of work solely is if we're just going him, just him, solely in features. I don't consider his solo album a rap album, and majority of his body of work before his solo album was all group stuff. He was in a group. And I feel like everybody else here has multiple solo albums where it's just them and the producers. You get what I'm saying? I feel like having Andre 3000, I'm not taking away from his skill level or his impact, but his body of work doesn't require him to be number 2 on this list. When you only wrote one, when you wrote half of the rhymes that these other people have wrote. You know what I'm saying? Majority of these people had to write 2 to 3 rhymes per song. You had to write 1 verse and maybe a half a verse for a large part of your body of work.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
love to hear his rationale on how he put Andre above Nas.
Because he's an amazing MC.
He is, absolutely.
He's an amazing MC. But if we're going on body of work, impact, skill level, body of work drops him down in this list for me. And I probably wouldn't have him in that top 25. I'm definitely moving. I'm definitely bringing him down off that top 25 and putting Rick Ross in the top 25. Rick Ross is at 45.
Rick Ross is at 45?
At 45. And his body of work is impeccable. His skill level is impeccable, and his impact. Come on.
Funk must got a problem. He must have got a problem with Rick Ross.
I mean, we don't know what Flex is basing his, you know what I'm saying? Like his what his reasons for who and why they're there.
Right. That's why I said I would love to hear his rationale on some of these joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Busta should be up a little bit more.
He's got Young Thug at 50. So that's interesting. Even Nicki at 48 and 49 is interesting. So low in the list. I love Remy, but I honestly might put Nicki at 25 where Remy is.
Yep. I could definitely see that. I definitely think that
if we're going impact, body of work, skill level.
Absolutely. Nicki should definitely be higher than Remy.
Based on the guidelines he's put here.
And why is Mace higher than Cam if we're talking skill level, body of work, and impact? Mace doesn't have the body of work that Cameron has.
Maybe it's the quality of the body of work. It might be what Flex feels is the quality of the body of work. That's what I'm thinking when he says body of work. I don't think it's about the amount of records. I'm thinking it's the quality of records in the body of work.
Okay.
Because if that's the case, Gucci Mane should be number 1 with body of work because he has 90 fucking albums. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like with body of work, it has to be about the quality of the work and how that has also impacted whatever.
I still would say Cam would need to be above Mace.
I would put Cam above Mace.
Absolutely.
I would put Cam above Mace.
This is interesting.
But it's not one of those lists that you really like will be mad and argue with. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those lists. This is a very, very good list because you'll only just be like, I would move this person here. I would move that person
here.
Like, I'm not mad at anybody on the list, really. I'm not mad at anybody in these 50 people on this list.
Yeah, I'm not mad like they shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
I would just rearrange it.
I would move some people around.
Yeah.
And putting Andre on this list and not putting Big Boy on this list because I don't see Big Boy. I don't see Big Boy on this list at all. And I'm not feeling that. I'm tired of niggas sleeping on Big Boy. I'll tell you that right now.
My boy Sir Lucius left foot.
Yeah, I'm tired of niggas sleeping on Big
Sir
Boy.
Lucius.
I'm tired of that shit. Like, I'm not accepting that Andre. Like, maybe Andre is the better MC of the two, but they are equally like.
They're equally dope.
Yeah,
equally just as dope. Yep.
That's like choosing. That's like just only choosing Q-Tip over Fife. You know what I'm saying? I can't choose No, I can't choose one.
Okay.
I can't choose Run or D.
It's a Kit Kat thing.
Yeah, like it's. A Kit Kat thing. Don't you mean Twix? There's 4 in the Kit Kat. That would be Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay, Twix. Yeah, actually that's what I meant. Twix.
Oh shit.
It's a Twix thing. Left or right.
But
Twix.
yeah, this I mean, I like this list. I'm not angry.
As I look at it, it's not that bad.
What do you think about the questionable pin asterisk next to Drake and Kanye?
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Next to Drake and Kanye.
I think that if I don't think it was needed. Don't
think twice on what you about to say. Just say what you're gonna say.
I don't think it was needed. Like if you're gonna put them up there, if you feel as though they have the skill, you think that they have a great body of work and you think they're impactful, to put questionable pen for what?
And I'm gonna tell you why. He's putting that there because of the simple fact that in hip hop, because we're not speaking just like overall music, right?
Mm-hmm.
In hip hop, as an MC, and it's living MCs. So Flex is coming from the MC standpoint. As an MC, you're supposed to write your own rhymes.
Of course.
And
of course.
We know
that's a law.
It's no secret that Kanye pulls in writers to help with rhymes. To help with rhymes. Like nobody's like specifically 100% writing for him. He has ideas or whatever. Post people in, hey, what do you think I could change here? Yo, throw me a couple of lines here. You know what I'm saying? It's not nobody just writing a whole song, giving it to Ye. Drake had those tapes come out, Quentin Miller, where it's almost like the full song damn near. You know what I'm saying? Word for word. Word for word. So that basically puts him in, that will make your pen questionable.
Absolutely.
That will make us look at you like, oh,
very
shit.
Questionable.
Well, how many other songs? You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think certain shit is just the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need help with these. I need help with some songs. I don't think the songs where he's really barring you up have any.
You don't think those are his?
No, I don't think they have any influence from anybody outside. Any song where Drake is barring you up, that shit is specifically from his heart and his fucking soul and his brain. But I think the songs that are a little catchier, the songs that are songs, those records might have, you know what I'm saying, some influence on it.
Right.
And rightfully so. He's a fucking hit maker. His job at this point is to constantly make a fucking hit record. Same with Kanye. I gotta make it a hit record. I want to pull the best of the best people in here to help me make the best records. Kanye's a producer. He produces records. And as a record producer, you pull in the best that you can to help you get the best records.
Now, me personally, I mean, I look at this, I feel two ways about it. Like, me being a writer, I know the importance of me just writing all my shit. I write my shit. But then you know what? With me knowing that this is a business, I wouldn't mind having a writing team too. If when we trying to do certain things, especially this is a business, and it's not that I can't write my own shit. But if we all get together and we want to create some good shit and we all writing together, hey, that's dope too.
But in the art of emceeing, The Art of MCing says, can't nobody put words in your mouth. So I understand the questionable pen. I just wanted to hear your point of view on the questionable pen. What do you think?
Nah, I get it. I do.
And that leads me to wanting to explain to people that a ghostwriter and an actual writer that's credited are two different things. And a lot of people don't know that. So a lot of people will say, oh, Quentin Miller was his ghostwriter. Quentin Miller was not his ghostwriter. Quentin Miller was a hired songwriter that came in and helped with a song who was credited on the song.
That's a big difference.
Big difference. A ghostwriter is a guy behind the scenes that they pay off. I'm going to pay you this money. You're going to sign this waiver to shut the fuck up, or you're going to fuck up your money with me. And no publishing, no, you just take this check. Maybe sometimes they'll get publishing. You never know. But you take this check, take this little $50,000 check, go over there and shut up. You never wrote this for me.
Right. Now that's totally discreditable. I can't give none of that credit at all whatsoever.
Right. That's what a ghostwriter is. A ghostwriter is literally a ghost. You don't know that they wrote anything unless they tell you. You know what I'm saying? A songwriter, somebody that is basically a co-writer. Sci-Hi the Prince is a co-writer on Kanye records. You know what I'm saying? Like Cool G Rap was a co-writer on a Salt and Pepper record. It's credited.
Big difference. Big difference.
So it's a big difference, and I hate when people be like, oh yeah, such and such got a ghostwriter. No, they don't. It's credited.
So what is your actual opinion on it? What do you feel about it though?
I believe what a lot of MCs believe. You can't say you're the best MC if you have a writer. I mean, if we have to separate the two. We have to separate MCing from songwriting. Bottom line. And I'm talking songwriting.
Okay.
If we're in here trying to make hit records and hit songs, you best to take all the help you can fucking get to make this hit record. You know what I'm saying? Because and if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? If you want to say niggas have writers, you can say that everybody on this list has had a writer.
But MCing is a no.
Everybody on this, if you wanna break it down and say, oh, somebody wrote for somebody. Well, everybody on this list has gotten a record from some producer
that's
pre-written hooks
like
and bridges, and even may have sat in there with them and fed them a line or two.
Facts.
Who you can't argue that. So everyone has had some form of writer here and there to help them create a song. Doesn't take away from their bars or capabilities as an MC. But everybody's had a writer on this list.
And that's my exact feeling on it. If you're trying to make big records, big songs and shit like that, and you have a writing team to make sure that the bridge is right and the hook is, you know what I'm saying? I don't see a problem with that.
If you had a Pharrell or Timbaland beat,
they're gonna give you that off back.
You had help with writing.
Right. And
if you had a Kanye beat that came with a hook, Kanye was a writer.
You gonna tell him no? But when it comes down to straight MCing, you cannot get any help.
No.
You cannot get any help whatsoever. You can't stand over my shoulder and be like, yo, nah, you should change. Nah, I got this, my nigga. Fall back.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's dope. That's dope. In other news, Swiss Beats and Timbo listed their favorite verses of the year.
Okay.
Which you probably won't be surprised about these two picks. So Timbo said his favorite was the Beanie Man and Bounty Killer joint.
I could see why.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why. That was the first one where they had both people in the room and a high production value and all of that.
And that's exactly what he said too. That's exactly what he said. It was the first one where we had with both people in the room. And Swizz picked Gucci Mane and Jeezy. That was his favorite, 2020. Because he was saying what it did for the culture.
What was your favorite?
Ooh. My favorite would probably be Rick and 2 Chainz. Yeah, that was my favorite. That was my, like that night, my nigga. I had this shit blasting in here, bro.
I got them tied. My favorite is a tie between two. Snoop Dogg and X.
Okay.
And
that was a good one.
Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle.
For real?
Yeah.
Word?
Damn, and I'm forgetting Erykah Badu in jail. But
that was a great one too.
X and Snoop and Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle were like my two favorites.
Okay. I like those picks.
The stories, the music off top, the stories and the love between, like, in both battles between the artists, like the love that was there and the stories that were there, like that's what I like to see verses be about.
Yeah, the Snoop and DMX definitely had that story aspect to it where they was talking about different stories and there was love involved in it.
It was
and
love.
They both
in the
had
room.
Stories. Yeah.
Like the Ross
and 2 Chainz. It was a little.
Ross and
different.
Chainz felt a little awkward. Like
it was
like that probably wasn't supposed to be the battle, but I get it. And like Gucci and Jeezy, it just felt so tense. It felt so tense that it was hard to enjoy in the moment. Because you didn't know what was gonna happen. And I don't want to feel that way
watching verses. It's not what it's supposed to be about.
Like, I don't want you fucking with my anxiety watching verses.
Right.
So, I loved Too Short and E40.
Yeah.
I loved it. I fucking loved it. I love that shit.
It was great.
Once again, love in the room, camaraderie, great stories with like these two people.
Appreciation for each other in it, for each other and their music.
They came up together. It was just a good feeling.
It was.
Even if you never heard their music before, or it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, don't listen to their music a lot. When you watch that verses, it felt good.
Yeah.
Chris Rock.
It really did.
It felt good.
Mm-hmm. It made me feel good.
Yeah, stupid.
Now, and you know what else too with that with the E40 and Too Short? I've never seen E40 perform before.
Okay.
So I got a little taste for.
You didn't know he could move like that, and
son,
shit,
yo, I was like, okay, I was like, cause I fucks with E40. Like I remember when I was young and I first heard him, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he rapping like that? I didn't get it at all.
It took you a while to catch up to him.
Now I have a different palette. You know what I'm saying? I have a different taste for a different type of music and shit like that. So I understand what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I seen an interview with him years ago. And I was like, yo, you know what? I like his style. I understand him now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now I get to see the way he performs it too. And it made me like, oh, I gotta go back and I gotta listen to some more E40, son. Cause he dropped nothing but jewels for you. He got nothing but swag for you. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing but game.
And nothing but game, son. You gotta love E40, bro. Gotta love E40, son. So yeah, those is that was my favorite joint. And the reason why, because of the music with Rick and Too Short. Even though it was very awkward, I didn't like the way Rick was kind of acting. The music that was being played.
Yeah, the music was dope. It just felt like they weren't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be them two together. Like they were supposed to be with somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but I'm just saying like I would have rather seen them two do a versus with somebody else.
Nah, absolutely. I probably think I would have rather seen 2 Chainz do a versus with T.I.
Yeah,
I think they would have had a better camaraderie.
maybe. Yeah. Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Atlanta people, you know what I'm saying? They know each other. I don't know if they come from the same zones or whatever, but they would have definitely had a better relationship throughout the show than fucking Ross and Chainz did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We
So
are
speaking
at
on that,
2 hours.
oh,
The
just real
time
quick,
has flown.
huh?
The time is flying, and I gotta pee, dog. I like to go home.
All right.
I even
Cool.
go. Yo, Slang Gang. It feels good to be back, but
Definitely.
my bladder is like, nigga. I'm holding on.
I mean, you could go ahead, come back.
I mean, you got it.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go back. All right. So, just to let y'all know, with season 2 of verses, they're talking about going more into the R&B field. You know what I'm saying? They think about like really doing more love songs. Anita Baker, Sade, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what y'all think about that. I think that's gonna be really dope. I would love to see some type of verses where they have like the Anita Bakers and the Sade's lined up. Anita Baker and Sade versus. I don't know if them two would match up too good, but I know that'd definitely be great. I want to see more of that. I definitely want to see more of that. Um, Benny the Butcher, we didn't get to put out earlier. He dropped the date for Plugs I Met Part 2. Plugs I Met Part 2, which is gonna be totally produced by Harry Fraud. That's gonna be dropped on March 19th. Tell me what y'all think about albums with one producer. You know what I'm saying? We come from an era where, you had multiple producers on the album. Even when with the Rough Riders, where you mostly had like Swiss with like, let's say DMX, you had Swiss, you had PK. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just one producer on the whole album. Nowadays, you got producers, you got artists doing albums with one producer.
I don't know what you're talking about, but word.
Facts. Just drop a facts off the comment.
That felt
so what I wanted to say before you left, Cap, Swiss and them was hinting to what season 2 was gonna be like. And they saying that season 2 they want to go more into the love songs, Anita Baker, Sade, shit like that. Which I think would be mad dope, son.
Yeah, I want to see everything. I want to see everything. I just want it to be right. Like, I want the matchups to work well together.
Right.
That's what I want to see. I want to see more of the producer verses though.
Okay.
Because I like the producer songwriter verses, because I like the I didn't know they did that factor of it.
Right.
Like that's the fun part of those. Like, you never know who wrote on what or produced what and things like that.
You got any producers in mind?
I always say I want to see Easy Mo be in there. I want people to hear how like deep his catalog is. He's one of those producers that are very that never really mentioned. When we talk about dope hip hop records, he's one of those guys that are never really mentioned, bro.
You right. I know you said that before.
Yeah, I say it all the time.
I try to remember like what, like, because I don't know him too much. Like, remind me of what songs he's produced.
He did a lot of stuff on Me Against the World. He's done Ready to Die. He's done
Ready to Die.
He's done Lost Boys' first album. He did a lot of records for the Lost Boys. Like his fucking catalog of records.
Oh, so he would be dope.
Yeah. Like a lot of people don't mention him. and I want to see Pete Rock in there. I want to see Rodney Jerkins with somebody.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a few people I want to see, but like I want to see like the unsung heroes, like Pete Rock and Easy Mo B. And we all know Pete Rock. People mention Pete Rock all the time, but definitely want to see Easy Mo B in there.
Okay. Definitely sound like a good pick.
Yeah.
And as far as producers, what I was saying too when you was coming in, Benny the Butcher, he dropped a date for Plugs I Met Part 2, which I'm really excited about. Which is totally produced by Harry Fraud, which is set for a March 19th date. I would just think,
I love Harry Fraud beats,
yeah.
yo. Especially a lot of the stuff he gives French, like with those like rock samples and shit. With the singy voice samples that he be giving the French and shit. That dude is ill. Harry Fraud is ill, man.
I know what you're talking about. But I was just thinking about nowadays we getting these albums with these one producers. Like one producer doing the whole album. When we come from an era where you had where people's like, yo, I gotta get a beat from Easy Mo B. I gotta get a beat from Pete Rock. I gotta get a beat from Premier. But now it's kind of switched where people are just locking in with one producer.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's better for the album, or do you think that it's better to have the diversity of the different producers?
When you're doing the different producers, just make it make sense. The record, all of the records should just be cohesive enough where it makes sense to have multiple producers, and you don't got 13 records by 13 different people that sound,
and it sound like 13
different
and it just
ways.
sounds all over.
You know what I'm saying? If you get with 3 producers that you work with on a regular basis, they know your sound, they know what to bring to you, they know what to add to your sound. Dope. I think the benefit of working with one producer is just you got that one sound, and it's like it's like a relationship.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You making it work. You trying to make it work really, really well.
Yeah, I think if the producer knows you and can capture you as an artist, and can capture the message that you want to display on this record, I think then cool, it's great. But I'm just so used to, the multiple. Having those.
I would love to hear 50 Cent record produced by one person. So like solely produced by one person. Because most of his projects were like just beats from everywhere.
Right.
But he made sure it was a cohesive sound. Because if you look at a lot of the records that he would have would come from producers that didn't have a big name, and would mix those in on an album with Dre produced records, Eminem produced records. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it didn't sound bad. So he's one of those examples of people that know how to put a record together. You got to know how to put an album together.
Facts.
And I would suggest people going back and listening to whatever great albums in music, not just hip hop albums. Listen to the greatest albums that have ever been created in music and how they are put together. And start working from there when you're putting your albums together. And I'm speaking to like the independent artists, up and coming artists, whatever. When I'm saying this, listen to the great shit. Listen to all the great shit. And I'm not saying to copy it, but listen to how it was put together, just how it's cohesive, how from start to finish it sounds a certain way. Think about how these songs fit behind each other and they're put together and shit like that. Like, a lot of people is just recording 500 songs and picking the best 10.
So I got 2 questions for you. And this all comes from a part of, Benny dropping Plugs I Met Part 2. And like we were saying earlier, how the whole Griselda team is really out there. They've been working, right? So here's my 2 questions for you. 1, who was the hardest working artist of 2020? And secondly, who was the standout producer of 2020 to you?
Standout producer, I would say it'd be a toss between Hit Boy and Alchemist.
Hit Boy and Alchemist. Okay.
I'd say Hit Boy, Alchemist. Hardest working artist in 2020.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I would.
I think 2020 was my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I just think 2020 was just artists trying to figure out their place and how to navigate what the world was at that moment, because 2020 fucked up so much shit. COVID fucked up so much shit in 2020. Like, I think everybody was just trying to figure out what to do and how to navigate the landscape, the lay of the land.
The lay of the land. Trying to find the lay of the land.
Right.
We don't know what the land is no more, dude.
Word.
I was thinking off the top of my head, the Baby. But then I know like Griselda, they've been working hard too. So you could then
definitely had
pick
an
like,
amazing year.
Huh?
They definitely had an amazing year.
Yeah. You know, then he put out 2 albums.
Yeah.
You know, he did a lot. I think he worked really hard this year. You know what I'm saying?
Conway dropped, West Side dropped, I think 1 or 2. West Side dropped a few projects last year. Then they dropped Armani Caesar. They dropped Boldy James. Yeah.
Boldy James is on Griselda?
Yeah, he signed a deal with Griselda, yeah.
Word?
Right after the album he has with Alchemist came out, they announced that he signed with Griselda.
Okay. All right.
So.
I just got a few more things to touch and then we can wrap up. Blueface was kicked off of Instagram for putting up a video with like strippers at a party. Motherfuckers weren't wearing no masks.
Oh my God.
And
wait,
I
so
hear this a lot.
They kicked him off Instagram for that?
Yeah. Because it's like his fucking 4th warning. It's like his 4th time. They was like, yo, son, you keep putting up joints with chicks half naked.
So
and all
is it about
stuff.
the mask or is it about the naked?
No,
chicks?
it's about the naked bitches.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's about the naked bitches.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, like they in the article they said like there was one time a guy pulled down the girl's G-string and everything was shown, everything was there. So, he had naked girls on the joint.
Oh well, I mean, hey, so be it.
Yeah. But I hear a lot. I know some friends that still go to like different like underground parties and shit like that now to this day.
Yeah.
During COVID, like that shit is so fucking dumb, son. Would you put yourself in a predicament where you're at a strip club?
Hell,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
Now during the fucking pandemic?
Nah.
In a place where, you know, tight quarters, no window. There's no windows in these places.
Nah, I'm not.
People not wearing no masks.
Especially not no underground. Especially not the underground. Is dirty. That's just dirty.
Yo, but you know what? My thing is too, yo, my nigga, yo, you got something to live for, bro.
Do they though?
No, I'm talking about Blueface.
Oh, I mean,
like, you got something to live for. Why you putting yourself in a predicament?
Well, we don't know.
No
we don't know if he's throwing his own private party with these young ladies. See, look at my progression for the year of 2021. I was about to say bitches, but I didn't.
Yeah, you said these girls.
I said young ladies.
These young ladies, these women. He's growing up.
Yo, I'm growing. I'm growing, man. I don't know how long it's gonna last though.
I think he's definitely throwing these parties. I mean, he's personally throwing them.
Yeah, if he's throwing these parties and it's him and his homeboys and a couple of young harlots. You know.
Yeah, he's definitely throwing them. I think he's just wilding. And want to ask the community out there, y'all putting yourselves in these type of predicaments? Y'all going to these parties, you know what I'm saying? With people not wearing any masks, you know? Just for the sake of being around some ass.
Yeah, yo, personally, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little shook.
Hey, I don't blame you.
I got responsibilities.
I'm shook.
I had, like my homeboys was in town. You know what I'm saying? I had some family in town this weekend and they went to a spot. I mean, I had my son this weekend, so I really couldn't go out anyway, but
shout out Trey.
They went out. I wanted to go so bad. I wanted to go so bad. I wanted to party hard, so fucking bad.
And
right?
where were they going? They were going to a club?
Yeah, it was a club.
Like a house? Oh, okay.
My bro Ghetto Ghost, he was performing. You know Ghetto Ghost.
Of course.
He was performing, and at some spot out here. It, like I heard the whole Baisley Projects was in fucking Atlanta too.
Word?
So, yeah, so
that's what's up.
And I was gonna go, but I had my kid, and then I watched the videos the next day, and I'm like, you know what? Kind of glad I had my kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you seen the video?
It looked like a good time, but I didn't see not one mask in that club film. I didn't see not one mask in it. And I ain't gonna lie, it looked like it was a ball of fucking fun.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. But nobody had on a mask.
Nobody. I didn't see not one mask. And I'm just
that's
like,
crazy.
I'm kind of glad I didn't go. Because, I'm at, I work at my job. I get free testing at my job and shit. And there's, like, every week we get an alert about, like, probably maybe 2 or 3 alerts about somebody getting COVID at the building and all of this stuff. And then, I had a scare with a coworker that caught it, and we were in the same surroundings.
Same area.
Yeah. And, I've been taking a test every other week.
You take the swab?
Yeah.
The nose swab?
Yeah.
They didn't touch your brain?
Nah, I'm not going to discuss how we do it. I'll talk to you off air about how it works at my job.
Got you.
But, I take one every other week.
Okay.
Just to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Not just safe, at work, but I got to come home to my family.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Now, I'm glad you didn't go, though, man, because people are out here really wilding, son, just to have a little bit of fun in the club, be around some ass or whatever, but motherfuckers don't have on no mask and shit.
I wanted to have fun so bad. Yo, how,
for some reason, I feel like I need to throw you a Capapalooza.
Yo, because all I do is go, I go to work, I come home, I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no, and I don't really have a bunch of I don't have a bunch of friends down here where I live at. I'm really, really to myself. You know what I'm saying? Literally all of my friends live in New York. Everybody lives in New York, like, pretty much it. So I don't have the bar where everybody knows my name. Ain't none of that shit going on. Uh-huh. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like, I'm tired of being around my fucking kids every day when I get home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna be outside. I wanna have fun. Like, I'm just lucky to be able to just go to work and come home. You know what I'm saying? It's some people that's just home.
It's a blessing.
Some people that's just home. So I can only imagine how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I need a good time.
Yo, when all this shit over, we gonna throw you a Capapalooza, man.
We got to.
We got to. We gonna do the flyers just like the Mitchapalooza.
At the undergrounds too.
Facts. Straight up at the underground. Shit. Word. Yo. That's a big fact. Vic Mensa.
Yo, you got the topics today. You are long-winded.
Yo, fuck it. Yo.
Now, come on. I'm here with you. I'm with you.
Yo, but we've been going for a while, son. Yo, we gotta give it to them, B.
We have, but
we've been going for a while. I want them to know that we appreciate them, man.
Goodness great. I do appreciate everybody, but gosh.
Yo, we can rap it. We can rap it.
Look, do you guys really want to hear us for 3 hours? I mean, we could go.
Nah, we could rap it.
We could go. I could beatbox and this nigga could freestyle for the next fucking 40 minutes if that's what y'all want.
Yeah. All right. We'll leave it alone.
Now we got we gonna go 10. We could do 10. We'll be at a good 2 hours and 30 minutes, man. Let's make it happen.
All right, cool. They want to say I'm long-winded and say, all right, let's go another 10 minutes. Damn, this nigga's long-winded. Oh, fuck, shit. How many topics you got?
Yo, this nigga brought out a scroll today.
Yo, that's
Sumz
it.
was
From now on, I'm only sticking to 10 topics.
Yo, Sumz was off for 2 weeks and came back with the whole list for y'all. He came with the 2020 wrap up for you niggas. Oh shit.
Yeah. And all this shit is from the last 2 days. I swear to God, this shit is from 2 days. From the last 2 days.
Oh my God.
Yo, son. All this shit is from the last 2 days, bro. Word to my mother, son.
Oh shit. I'm glad, if we coming back like this, I'm happy about it.
Yeah, son. Coming back like this.
Oh my goodness.
You know
what was that move just now? You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. Facts.
Yeah, I'm done. Oh my God, son. This nigga's hilarious, son.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
All right.
Yo, on a serious note.
Let's get serious.
Vic Mensa has a nonprofit organization. It's called Save Money, Save Life. And he was robbed for over $40,000 worth of shoes, winter coats, sleeping bags, and a bunch of other essential stuff that he planned to give out to the neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah, on New Year's Eve, bro.
That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit to do. Like, I wish all bad on them niggas that did that shit. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't wish bad on people, but fam, come on. Come on, man. Like,
and you know it's an inside job. It's somebody who knows
somebody held you
that this was for the community.
Right.
It's not like it was his own, like it was his closet. They didn't rob his closet.
Yeah.
They robbed the hood, son, for their own selfish.
That's some bullshit.
Yo, my nigga, when I heard that shit, son, and I'm reading it, yo, that shit boiled my blood.
I hope them dudes get everything that they fucking deserve. For
real,
shit,
son.
Because that shit is foul.
If y'all check out Vic Mensa's Instagram page, he sends out a link where you can give donations or whatever. So he's trying to get back, even if you give $1 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I threw something in there. If you could give $1 or anything, man, to help try to get back and help those kids that he was helping, that he was planning to help, that'd be dope, man. So check out his page, and look for that link. So the niggas can try to help. But whoever did that shit, yo, he said the niggas, I guess, I don't know if they got it on tape or whatever. He said, yo, niggas came with a truck. They came with a truck, emptied the nigga out, son.
Yo, that's some fucked up shit, man. I really hope whatever happens to them happens to them in a way where they suffer for some bullshit like that. That shit is foul as fuck, man.
Mega foul, son. And you know what? And then, you know, as I'm reading it, they was talking about all the different other little organizations and contributions they have. Vic Mensa's really out there trying to do some good, son.
Yeah. A lot of a few of them dudes, man, that's in Chicago, like Chicago rappers and shit, are really doing what they can. I believe G Herbo like got something to do with a school opening and all of that shit. Yeah, like that's what we supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
In hip hop. That's what we should be doing. And that's what should be celebrated and talked about more.
Absolutely. And you know it's crazy because I didn't know about those different organizations that he had, but I guarantee you, if let's just say he was embezzling money through the organization, we'd hear it everywhere.
What?
It'd be everywhere. We know about everything. Look, he has this. He probably stole this and did that. And did
scamming ass rap niggas. You know what I mean? Like
what? But we don't hear about the charity giving, the charitable rap nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked up. I hope he could get back so he could give back, man.
Word. It's a fact. And I'm gonna end on this good note. This is for my New York City peoples. I don't know if y'all be paying attention to the inside politics here in the city, but our good Governor Cuomo That good guy there.
Yo, I can't fucking take you serious right now.
That good guy there. You better put some respect on his name.
This your Funkmaster Flex bag? Are you in your Funkmaster Flex bag right now?
I'm on my Funkmaster Flex bag. You got a bomb to drop?
Nah, but I got gunshots.
Shoot another one. And another one. Yo, Governor Cuomo has promised to legalize recreational use of marijuana in the state of New York before the end of the year. And that's a promise. That was in his address to the state. The state of the state is what they call it. Because, you know, we usually have the State of the Union. This was in the state of the state.
Yep. The state of the state.
That's what it's called.
Yo, that shit sounds hilarious and stupid at the same time.
But you just see it over top of the screen, the state of the state.
I'm going to give y'all the state of the state today. Fuck out of here. State these nuts, nigga.
State of the state. Yes, we will have legalized. He will legalize recreational use of marijuana, which I think is going to be dope. Because it's gonna take away from a lot of our young kids who's out here is getting caught with a little bag, little blunt, instead of being locked up. They're good. You know what I'm saying? So we won't see so many young African Americans and young Spanish, Puerto Rican, Dominican people, black and brown people being arrested
right
on a daily basis because of this drug this plant that people need sometimes and sometimes we use to heal ourselves and to have a good time, and a lot of times we find ourselves behind bars with records, can't get jobs and things like that because of this. So I applaud Governor Cuomo for legalizing this, even though he didn't do it for that fact. He did it for the fact of the state losing so much money from COVID. They're saying that is going to pick the economy of New York back up. Sure so, and you see how fucked up that is, though, Kat?
Yeah.
He didn't do it because of how it messes up us proportionately in the hood. They did it for the dollar.
Hey, man, because the only color that matters is green.
It's green.
Unfortunately.
Hey, listen, you know what? Once you say that, only thing I can say is black checks matter.
It's a fact.
Facts. Black checks matter. And on that note, is the Slang Editorial show.
Is it? The Slang Editorial show, 30 minutes over, baby. You got an extra dirty 30.
You got the dirty 30. The dirty 30. Word. But it's very happy to be back. Thank you guys, man, for supporting us, through our first season. This is the second season, first episode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Doughboy Sumz here.
I'm
you don't know who he is.
Coach Cap.
Oh, you know who you are now?
I know who I am today.
Okay.
But I might not be him tomorrow.
Yo, man, thank you guys. We signing off.
Peace.